Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah, it seems that they have sort of abandoned all of us.
Levis
Even
seems to think that
those
it's
who did not
worthwhile. So, I can only speak for myself, but I'll continue to help you.
Strongbraid, I understand your. I do. I understand your need to help this woman. However, we're at an impasse at this point. We were just met by someone who is involved with this cult. And honestly, in my experience, cults are never a good thing. Almost never a good thing.
Unless you're a cultist, then they're great.
Unless you're, yeah, unless you're a cultist.
401k plan, yeah, all that shit.
4% matching, yeah.
My point is, Strongbraid, we have two options. We can go to the falls and attempt to find these tears.
All we need is water, she says.
Is it ever that easy, Strongbraid? We just walked for 2 weeks across the mountains to put a fleece on a man who is still dying upstairs.
And you've enjoyed spilling plenty of blood on the way.
Regardless, I could have done that without this trip.
He's got a point.
My point is, if we want to help this woman, he'll side glare at Lilash. We need to think about the repercussions. Is it really worth helping her if we leave and then we come back and her husband has a dagger in his face? That's my point. I'm not the brute you think I am, Strongbraid.
Lilash can surely stay in town and take care of her problems and keep an eye on her husband.
I want to go get the tears. I mean, if I want to help.
I think you've forfeited your right to come and help us collect what you need, Lilash.
I told you from the beginning, I haven't made the best choices in life, but everything I have done, I've done out of love and desperation. I didn't have a choice.
Then who is going to make sure that your husband doesn't die while we're gone?
Devis steps forward and says, "My obligation is not to this man, but to the fleece. Where the fleece stays, I stay. So I volunteered to stay behind, guarding the fleece, and it's fine with me that stays on him in case something does happen."
Devis, you are but one man. We don't know how far this goes. 15 cultists could show up outside the door, and though I have seen you in battle, and impressive as it is, numbers always win.
The fleece doesn't seem to be helping your husband anyways, Lilash. If it's the tears we need, we can take the fleece with us. When we return, under all of our watchful eyes, we'll have everything we need, hopefully.
If that is what you guys prefer, I am completely fine with us taking the fleece with us.
The matter remains that your husband's going to be left alone, and we all heard him on his deathbed be threatened by that man that just walked away from your home.
Pain won't hurt him. He knows that in order for me to do anything, he needs to be alive. This cult that I'm a part of is truly terrible. I don't want to be a part of it.
How deep do the roots of this cult really go? I mean, for heaven's sake here, if you have the mayor as a part of it, I mean, obviously the guards are a part of it as well.
I don't know. I don't know how deep, how far it goes. I don't know who specifically is involved. Kane is the only one that I know of, and Gorgora, he was assigned to me to help me move things, and he's a complete idiot. But if I had any other choice than to be part of them, then I wouldn't, and that's why I wanted you to go back in the house. If he knew that more people were getting involved with this, if he knew that I was bringing in outsiders without his permission, without his guidance, without his watch over what I would tell you, what I would say, I don't know what he would do to you. And he would do it without a second thought.
Still in my old man dad form, I walk over and I take her by the hands and I say, Lilash dear, I can take care of myself. I appreciate you looking out for me, but we're trying to help look out for you. In order to gain trust, you gotta give a little trust here too. And if we're gonna help each other, I mean, don't push me away, Lex.
Kurtz will actually walk up behind Finley, put a hand on his head, and kind of ruffle his hair. You're a slave, Lilash.
I know.
Want your freedom.
For this entire time, Rin has been in his deaf state. Has he seen anything? Has he noticed anything going along the ways?
So, yes, the man that you're following has moved down to the southeast corner of the town.
Alright, he's going to get out of range initially, so I'm just going to tell Orion telepathically to follow him all the way there, watch him for about 10 minutes, and then fly back. And I'm just blanked out at this point. How long does it take for him to do that?
Normal walking pace would just take a few minutes. What's the range on that?
It's 100 feet for when he can telepathically receive communiques from me. But then once he's outside of that 100 feet, I can no longer telepathically give him a command.
It would not be very long then before you would have been out
Probably
of range.
just follow him across the river.
All right, well, so yeah, because I just didn't know, because sometimes it's those questions of, does the bond last? I just can't command him, or is it where out of 100 range, it just returns to normal vision?
Yeah, let's have it return.
Okay, all right, so yeah, if he's just going to kind of watch him as best he can, when Orion comes back, does he see anything funny around the house? Anyone listening or prying, or does he see any kind of sentries or anything posted to watch?
Give me a perception check.
Bold move, Cotton.
Is this with the owl?
Yeah.
Does the owl get advantage?
I think that's how it would view the stats of the owl, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe that owls have her advantage.
Yeah, I'll grant it. It's fine.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah,
that's fine.
Didn't want to, break the thing. But I am so sure I'm going to get 2 natural ones again.
If you do, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, because I think the owl...
And your bird.
I only have 1 spell slot left for the day. So
the owl has...
Take it
what?
easy.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the owl has a +1, I guess. Oh, no, +3. Oh, he has a +3. That's fine.
Stop me from choking out.
I'm +2, so just add 1 to this. 10.
Only do it one more time.
The owl does 10.
No, you do not notice anything out of the ordinary or anybody watching.
All right. And I'll have Orion come back in, and I'll break it and just kind of get up to the door and open to let him back in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lilash,
Go ahead.
you have the fleece, and you need the tears of the goddesses. Is there anything left for your tale?
Told you everything I know. I mean, if you have specific questions, then by all means ask. I will answer them honestly.
Yeah, I'm curious, Lilash. You said you acquired dark magical artifacts for this group. Exactly what were they?
Various things.
I need
weapons.
you to be specific.
I mean, there's a lot. I don't know all of them by name.
Give me the worst of them.
The worst would be a sword that whoever had it would be extremely powerful. It would cost them their soul to use it, but whoever would want to use a soul this powerful clearly just wouldn't care.
Rin's just going, well, I do have a few questions as well to add on top. Who was that man exactly?
That was Kane. He's the mayor of the town, and he's been my sort of babysitter.
And the man he was mentioning, the one that you said was supposed to deliver the goods, who was that?
He's my assistant.
His name was
Gregora.
Gregora. Yeah.
Quick
You're
question.
supposed to meet right now.
Quick question: did Kane have, glowing blue eyes?
Oh, no.
Revenants are humans, not elves, right?
So if you're saying that you need to meet with Gregora, who exactly is Gregora? You said an assistant? Is he your shop assistant?
He's posing as my shop assistant, yes, but he also helps me make deliveries. The things that they're asking about, things that they're wanting, he helps me deliver them to wherever they need to go.
And currently, he's not provided the delivery.
No, I'm actually supposed to go meet him. So I have to go.
Oh, that's fine. We'll come with you.
No.
I'll cut Lilash off and look to the rest of the party. Regardless of what happens with her, Devish has expressed that bringing back water from these falls, as she calls them, the tears of the goddess, might even be beneficial for the shroud. So
Kurtz will run his hand through his hair. Honestly, Strongbraid, I'm more concerned about this woman than I am for the shroud. I think we should follow her, meet this Bergora, and find out what he knows. Honestly, my friend, this man is not long for this world. Fleece or not, the infection in his lungs will drown him within a few days at most.
Does Rin notice that Finley's eyes brighten at that?
They're old man eyes, right? They're old man eyes right now. So
Well, twinkling perverted old man eyes. Do I see twinkling perverted old man?
Twinkling like fucking stars in the sky. I'll just put a hand on Strongbraid, like, Strongbraid, this woman is what's important. The shroud will persist.
I've been worried for Lilash this whole time, but I'm just disappointed that she didn't give us the whole story.
Disappointment is a part of life, my friend.
And Devis will speak up, and he'll say, on Lilash's defense, don't we all have secrets? I mean, yes, this would have been helpful to know, but myself included, I have things you guys don't know about me, and I haven't inquired about your dark past. I mean, I think we've all been through a lot since the Horseman's presence and their
I'll
time
look
here.
Kurt's right in his eyes. I've said it before. We've all done our own dark deeds, and then I'll turn to Devish and say, we should go to the falls. We should finish this out. And when we come back, we can dig into this cult of chaos, and I'll turn to Lilash and maybe even sever her ties.
Strongbraid, I think that we should first sever her ties and then go to the falls.
Rin's gonna peek at Cult of Chaos.
Yes, I guess you missed
If you
that.
hadn't noticed, I was absent for all this conversation. Do catch me up.
Oh yeah.
I catch him up.
Thank you, Kurt. All right, now I'm up to speed.
I pour ketchup all over his body.
Yeah. I just get some of the blood I've collected from my foes and just squirt it all over him. I'll just turn to Strongbraid like, Strongbraid, Lilash is a living, healthy woman.
Every time I hear Lilash, I hear Lilash.
you should. That's amazing.
You know what, Kurtz? If it's blood you need, I've been fighting you on this. Then it's blood you'll get. Let's do it.
It's not blood I want, Strongbraid. I want to free this woman from her shackles. She's made mistakes, yes. She's endangered us, yes. And we've killed for her. But she's done it for something more than her.
Dilly.
Rin's gonna lean down for her and go, sorry we're talking over you at the moment. Both literally and figuratively, but I mean it.
Yeah. Curse will just keep staring at Strongbraid. So if driving a sword into the throat of the mayor of this town and killing every single one of his cultish minions is what we need to do to free this woman from her binds, well, then honestly, Strongbraid, I hope you're at my side while we do that.
Kurtz, are you actually suggesting we massacre people in this town?
My way got us here, Kurtz. If that's how you want to do it, then I do have your back.
I want to protect this woman.
Wait. Are you actually suggesting that we go on a spree to find cultists in a town and slaughter them?
Devils will pipe up and he'll say, I think we should first, you guys should go with her to hear out Gregora, and I feel that it'd probably be safer for me to stay here with the fleece. But
Devish, how many more healing potions do you have in your pocket right now?
he'll kind of open his tunic. There's a couple hanging on there still.
Give.
Yeah, he'll need them himself. How will he be able to defend if he can't?
He's a cleric. He'll be fine.
Well, I suppose
He has
it's a little
3,
stealthy.
so you guys can decide who gets them.
What I'll say at this point is, I'm actually kind of leaning towards agreeing here with my tall, machine-killing death knight, Kurt.
That's why I'm here, guys.
When you think about it, lads,
viable option.
When you think about it, lads, we originally took this gig way back about a week ago, and we weren't really doing anything at the time, so we figured, hey, why not help this poor lass try to save her husband on this pixie hunt, if you will, a wild goose chase for this golden fleece to help save this man, magically delicious here. But it's no different than Gnomedelox and the 3 bards, or Paladin, with his 3 wishes and a genie. It's all just make believe and fairy tales. And we came here, we tried, and now we're going from a fleece to tears and waterfalls, and this is all just, I'm all for stories and legends and lore, but this is getting out of hand now. Now we've come to a town that's actually has some real troubles with cultists and mayors and corruption. And if anything, if I'm going to point my finger at something to take out and point Kurtz in the direction to take a Swyhander to someone's face, it's going to be that, not chasing waterfalls and fairy tales.
Well, there's one other thing you have to understand, Finley. I've seen the fleece. There is magical essence still clinging to it. If the actual final reagent...
I have magical essence right here, and I grab my balls, and I'm like, right here too.
I'm certain you produce...
That's no fairy tale, man.
Yes, I know, absolutely, Finley. But the problem isn't necessarily legitimacy of this essence, but it is the time matter of how long do you think that man can survive upstairs. If you
after a waterfall, what is it next? Then it's magical glowing rocks, and then we go find some marshmallows or something. It's just one thing after another. Where does the trail end? If Kurtz has said this many times, if someone's meant to die, they're meant to die. Let them. We tried. We got him a fleece.
Finley.
Now we're gonna go find water. Like,
Bryn's gonna put like a hand on his shoulder. Finley, is this you speaking, or is this the little you speaking?
If I may, this...
No, you may not.
This seems to be a very long decision that you all need to work out. But regardless, as I mentioned, I do have to go. I have to meet with Gregora.
I'm gonna cut off his toes. Is that okay?
No!
It's gonna happen.
How many of them?
Not.
All of them.
No, okay. Look, here's the thing. I know that you all don't trust me and you have no reason to trust me, but I really need you to trust me now. Once I go and I handle this situation, I can come back. I will tell you everything I know about the cult. I will tell you everything I know about Gregora. All I can say now is, in brevity, the cult reaches much farther than just this town. If you take them on, you don't stand a chance.
Someone told me that once.
Devish will turn to the party, and he'll say, I think you guys should go and just find out what you can and then make a decision. I want to stay here. Are any of you able to booby trap the door just for an added precaution for safety for myself while I stay here?
I can throw down some caltrops, but that's about it.
Never had much experience with thinking of booby trap.
Yeah, I'll actually spread caltrops all the way up the stairs
Okay.
as we descend down them.
Okay, so Devis will stay there with Drendolin, and he'll keep the fleece with him for safekeeping. He's completely confident in his abilities to guard the fleece. It ultimately is his responsibility for
That DM magic.
So, yeah, but anything you guys can think of to help secure the house?
I would like to bar the door.
Sure.
As we exit, find some scrap whatever, like firewood or whatever it is.
You want to borrow it from the outside or from the inside?
Well, if we are from the inside, we're not going to be able to get out.
Well, Devis can do it if you just kind of walk him through it or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that if we can. Like, I'll find some loose wood, be like, hey, what's his name? Devis? Like, Devis, yeah, just bar the door, bar the windows. If anything comes in, just kill them.
If we come in, I'd rather you not kill us. Perhaps we need a safe word.
We
Sure.
do need a safe word. Good call.
Good call.
It's always good to have a safe word. That's probably in multiple different facets too, like coming into the door or other exercises. Yeah.
What's
so-
our safe word?
Yes,
Devis
Finley,
will.
do you have one, a default?
Pineapple.
That's also what I was thinking. It's always pineapple. So he'll pull out a piece of paper, and just to be precautious, he'll write down pineapple. He'll show it to all of you, and then he'll burn the paper, and he'll throw it into the, like the chimney.
All right. So then,
Fireplace?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
so Lilash,
I was
we
thinking
will
campfire, but that wasn't right. Yeah.
we'll be
fireplace.
happy to accompany you. Just point in the direction.
But if you come with me,
It's not a
please
question of if anymore, Lilash.
We will
When-
stay hidden.
come with me. Thank you. Just stay hidden, be quiet, so that they don't know you're involved.
If things go to shit, he won't be alive to tell the tale.
Do you,
Gosh, Kurt, you're so fucking cool when you get all like dark and mysterious like that, man.
Lilash, Lilash, you have your satchel, correct?
You
Oh,
see
yeah.
like goosebumps
Yeah.
on Philly's arms.
Can
Lilash-
Ryan fit in that?
Lilash, you said that the guards of the town inform the mayor of everything that happens. They
Let's kill
saw
them
us
on the
all
way.
come in with you. We're involved.
Yes, but
Lilash,
if you are with me,
Lilash, you've been alone for a long time. You're not alone anymore.
he needs me to
Aye.
be alone. If I am not alone, he will not discuss anything with me. If you're there and you're in the way, he will dispose of you.
He has 10 fingers and 10 toes. He'll speak eventually.
Kurtz, Finley, and Strongbraid. Perhaps we would be best to keep an eye around the shop, make sure that no one enters or leaves. Lilash, if you don't mind, I can put Orion in your bag, and I can then perceive through him. That way I'll be able to be hearing any kind of conversation, understand the situation a bit better, and
Could
should you happen to have any trouble, we'll send the cavalry in.
Finley,
Um,
could you prestidigitate the owl to look like natural clothing or something?
It could probably look like wood, honestly.
I actually could do a minor illusion on him.
Yeah.
If he sits on your shoulder, or on your head, I could make it look like a hat.
I would feel safer with him in my bag.
Is he gonna be able to hear very well though?
I'll leave the
Yeah, prestidigitation's not for illusions, it's for minor sensory
Okay,
thing.
but can you minor illusion it and then because it's
I
a
mean,
channeling
we
thing,
can,
right?
If we can hear that, if we can hear
It's-
that conversation from the second story with the window open, the
We
owl
can hear something through a backpack.
The
Okay.
bag. Yeah.
The minor illusion only lasts for a minute before it has to be recast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, if the owl's in the backpack and it's being quiet, we could definitely hear that.
Oh, I'm certain I'll have him pop his little head over the seam to look and hear what he can. It'll just be that tiny little pair of eyes that.
actually make me feel much better.
All right, then how about that? So, shall we?
So
Yes.
we have some people questioning what your guys' race class are. So if you guys want to
Okay.
address that real quick.
Yeah, Kurtz is a human fighter.
Okay.
Strong Braid is a half tabaxi lion, half dwarf redemption paladin.
Finley, halfling, bard, amazing.
No commas, just all.
That
one.
is a bard's class. Amazing. It never existed until this game either.
Yeah.
Specifically homebrew.
Rin, high elf, wizard.
You can't do the same thing.
Come on, Lalash, give it up.
Bullshit.
I am a gnome
Traitor.
in a Traitor.
Untrustworthy.
Unawesome. Yeah. Also
I-
homebrew.
I am a gnome artificer.
Nice.
How do you say that in halfling?
Artificer.
Holy shit!
All right. All right. You guys ready to
Yes.
go?
I'm ready to torture someone. Yeah.
All right. So Lilash will obviously lead the way because she knows the town. You guys are free to follow her on the map. We are ready to roll.
And we'll put Orion in your bag.
Yeah. I feel like we should stay quite a
Back?
ways away from her. Yeah, like at least 150 feet, so we can still see her as she's moving. Like, because from what I see, the streets seem to be illuminated, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
So we'll see her wherever she goes, as long as she like where she goes into. We should be able to like jog up there within a few seconds,
Right.
And like get our ears to the wall. If the rest of the party agrees with that.
Certainly. If you will stick with Strongbraid, I'll stick with Dad here, since they at least know that I'm correlated with him. They don't know about you two.
How long have we been? How long has it been since that guy left?
A while.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
That disguise self came off by then.
All right, then never mind. So yeah, I'll stick with the
Chris will
party.
just wave his hand like, no, you and.
You guys were
you and-
approached by Donald and Marcus when you first walked in. They're aware of you guys being in the town, so
Yeah.
I don't think you guys need to be sneaky. I mean, he told you guys you can go to the tap room. He told you guys could, go see Puck and stuff like that. So your presence
So
is known.
We'll keep like a 50-foot distance from her and
Okay.
keep track.
I think we need 2 waves of followers, like one at 50 feet and the one at like 100 feet. Me and Strongbraid, since we're the least stealthy, like we're not sneaking anywhere. We have disadvantage because of our armor.
Yeah, we can stay back and they'll keep an eye on Lilash. We'll keep